What's up YouTube? It is Fox, and today I've got another fantastic product video review. This is going to be a quick little video for a quick little gun. It's going to be for the Glock 42 380. I know it's been out for a little while, but I kind of wanted to talk about it and why I've chose to pick this gun up again. But before we get started, I'm about 15 yards out, stepped it out. Let's go ahead and get some first shots downrange with this little booger, and we'll go from there. Right here on me, I have my 43X, and you can obviously see the difference here. I've been kind of picking up a lot more on running and obviously family vacations. It's 104 degrees right now, and I'll tell you what, whenever I'm wearing my nice skimpy little shorts here, this right here gets really hard to conceal. I usually do an appendix. This 43X weighs quite a bit. You're talking, you know, a couple of pounds plus accessories. And, you know, this little 42 here is pretty blank. So what I do is I run a fanny pack and I put this down in it. Now, I know what everyone's saying, you need a holster, you need this and that. Well, you're not wrong, but I usually won't run this hot. Now, I choose this because it's a perfect pocket gun. The depths of hell of summer right now, and man, I'm really impressed with this gun. You can look there at my target at 15 yards away, and I promise no one's gonna volunteer to jump in front of that. Sure, it's probably not gonna put a bear down, but we're in the really deep woods here. I'm used to a lot of hiking, a lot of running. Lately, I've been carrying a bladder bag, and this right here was just so easy to cut down on weight. And you know, it essentially is going to do the exact same thing my 17 or 19 is, with fewer shots. And I know the 9mm is obviously a superior round, but hey, I have a feeling this will put plenty of hurting on whatever I need to put to get me to out of the situation or get me to safety. So fits perfect. This little fanny pack can seat down in here just fine. Never know it's there, cut down on weight, and honestly, just it's overall really comfortable to carry. So these shots were all at 15 yards, and they're all within, you know, a 8-inch. Seems like my more consistent shots here were all within about a 6-inch. And I'll be honest, the sweat was rolling down on my face pretty hard, and I was just trying to put some shots down, and kind of hard for me to see those stock sights, so I did get a little low here. But not too bad for 15 yards. It's not the best, but then again, this is not a target gun. Got about 22 yards right here. We're gonna see what the little hand cannon can do back here. The sun is actually beating right into my face. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse if I don't make these shots, but hey, real world situations, right? I think I missed one out of those. This gun does tend to shoot a little bit to the left if you're right hand dominant. And I will say I'm definitely starting to notice that now. I think I need to really work on squeezing this in a little bit more, because it does seem like I'm pushing the gun over a little left. This gun is so small, and if you have really large hands, I can see why this little pistol with this short barrel would move to the left. All right, back at 25 yards, I'm gonna try to correct that low left shot placement there. Was able to hit the big gong, moved over to the 6-inch gong, and I did shoot a little to the left, about right in the center. So it's definitely true if you are right hand dominant, and obviously you have these kind of pythons here, I think maybe you need to focus more on kind of squeezing your hands together rather than trying to hang on to this tight. I will say it shoots extremely smooth. There's not a lot of recoil in this. I do think this would be a really good choice for a female shooter, your wife, your daughter, whoever it may be. It's not a very intimidating gun at all. So let's go back to the 6-inch gong and see if I can hit it right in the center. It looks like I hit it in the exact same spot on that last round to the left. But hey, at 25 yards, this is pretty impressive. And I'm also shooting like the cheapest ammo I could find. This magazine is pretty well broke in. I made sure with all my new Glocks, I'll store the magazines here. I'll store them in the gun, kind of let that mag spring chill out and get used to being crammed full. And these are single stack, 6 rounds. Glocks are kind of like other things in life. You see one, you know, you've kind of seen them all. But I will say it's easy to charge, easy to handle. Even with extra large hands, this is a really easy gun to keep under control. I have sweat pouring all down my face. Moved back up to about the 15-yard range. The sun's just brutal on me. So let's do a little bit of rapid fire here and see if we can keep it on the target. I did mention that I was carrying this when I was going on runs. When me and the family went to the beach on vacation, I would carry this in my fanny pack. This is, like I said, to protect me on the road, putting in a lot more miles than I used to running, and I'm a lot more vulnerable when I'm on trails. So we're kind of going to do a quick test here. I'm just going to pull it out of my fanny pack and throw a couple of rounds here. So fanny pack. Not too bad. This is obviously a gun that if you do carry, you're gonna wanna practice with, because I'll go back to this again. It definitely shoots far to the left. I was able to correct that on this little heat here, because I'm starting to pick up on how that is. You can see there on those faster shots, I was able to push over to the right and move that over. But you can see a real good consistent right here, everything's far to the left. And then on my 6-inch, that was at 25 yards, about center, but I need to move it over. You're talking at 25 yards, shit, 4 inches. I really am impressed with this little gun. You get the reliability of Glock, and honestly, it's comfortable to shoot. I would see no problem at all that your wife, girlfriend, spouse, even, you know, a smaller hand or larger hand frame person would have no problem shooting this gun. Main thing is definitely just train with it. If you get this gun, you'll know what I'm talking about shooting left. And I imagine, obviously, if you're a southpaw, it's going to be moving a little to the right. So overall, thoughts, impressions. This is a fantastic little gun. I probably should take this little Hogue grip off. I know these get laughed at a whole lot and made fun of, but you know what? It was actually pretty comfortable for me. I didn't see any reason not to have that on there if you needed to just get that extra grip. Now, an extended mag would make life a lot easier. Obviously, if you could get that pinky on there, I think that would correct your target round displacement there. But not really a whole lot to say about this gun. No need to break it down, no need to take it apart. I think this is an excellent choice for a backpack gun. If you hike, run, bike, I've been spending a whole lot of time on my road bikes, and this fits perfectly in my saddlebag, right where my right hand can get to it. This is a great option. It's hotter than hell out here. I'm gonna go hit the swimming pool, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. This is Fox, and I'll catch you next time.